On August 5, 2009, first-term U.S. Representative of the 1st District of Arizona, Ann Kirkpatrick, met with some of her constituents in Payson, Arizona.
That she's meeting one-on-one seems to be a means to hold the crowd down. I'm sure all the audience would enjoy hearing the questions from the individuals and her responses. It's not happening.
I think it's a strategy chosen to not have the questions by all these folks being directed at her being made public, because I think you would have heard question after question about the health care plan.
This is called talking on the corner. We couldn't hear the questions asked, we couldn't hear the answers that she made, and this is their attempt to keep from having people raise things and telling her things in front of a whole crowd.
I think the district she's in is going to force her to be a little different if she wants to be a two-term congressperson. Because I really think if you look at this crowd, I'll bet you're going to find 6 people in here in favor of this health plan. And if she should vote against all these people, that's a lot of votes.
I was surprised at her stance for gun control. I was happy with that, but I'm not happy with what she's suggesting for the health care bill.
She'll get an earful here today. She's a very responsible representative because she's there 99% of the votes. Okay, that's pretty remarkable for Congress. The other thing, the health care thing, all I want her to do is read the bill.
No one has enough time to read 1,000 pages of a bill in 2 or 3 days, or maybe even 20 days. That thing needs to be gone through line by line and issue by issue before it's voted on.
They want to be able to advise people as to what to do with their inheritance and things like that, and they're just getting into people's lives, and that really concerns me. This is a free country, and I'd like it to stay free.
I told her I was concerned as a business person. We own a small business here in town, and when we need something for the business, we have to make sure we have the money to take care of it, to get it. I saw Obama on TV a few weeks ago, and they asked him about where the money was coming from. He said, well, we're already broke. And then fine, you don't spend any more money.
If I get to see Ms. Kirkpatrick, I'm going to ask her why the Congress and the judicial and the executive branch of Congress will not agree to be on this health plan with all of us.
I put together a pledge for her to sign, and I just presented it to her about 20 minutes ago. The pledge says, I, Ann Kirkpatrick, U.S. Representative from Arizona 1st District, do pledge that I will not support H.R. 3200 or any other health care bill before Congress that does not require the U.S. Congress and the President to be on the same plan as the American people. I will support and vote only for one health care plan for all Americans, not one for the President and the Congress, and a different one for the rest of America. We got to stop elitism in this country. If the law is good for you and me, it's good for the Congress. If it's not good for the Congress, then it's not good for you and me. I went through it maybe twice. They tried to explain, and she said she would not sign it because she has not seen the bill yet.
Just finished visiting with Representative Kirkpatrick. I have a number of concerns in regards to the proposed health bill. And the President talked about nonpartisan discussions and development of a program, but it just isn't occurring. There's a lot of good ideas out there. We need time to talk about them. We need time to walk them through. She hasn't made a decision yet, she says, but I'm opposed to it, and will support any candidate that goes up against her if she votes in favor of this legislation.
One final question. Who sent you?
Nobody sent me. I'm a retiree out of Strawberry that never been this kind of active in politics, but this really ticks me off. And as I say, in all of the world, this is the finest healthcare system in the world. It needs some tweaking. It doesn't need to go in the trash can.
Okay, now I got to ask you this. Who sent you?
No one sent me. I'm here all by myself with my husband, and I have nothing, no association with anyone.
Who sent you?
Yeah, I was bussed in from 3 blocks away. I live on Timber Drive.
Mainstream media seems to be marginalizing this groundswell And I feel that these are independent thinkers. I know I didn't get a call from Blue Cross saying, come here and give this lady a hard time. These are respectful people. They wanted to make their point, but these are independent thinkers.
I believe that they're really just testing. I believe they're fishing, testing the American public right now to see what we'll put up with, and that way they will have some type of a barometer or indicator to be able to pass these things and slip things by us.
The Republicans and Democrats alike are running away with our liberties, running away with our money, running away with our freedoms, and people are finally realizing enough is enough.
I never thought I'd see the day when I would have to come out in support of private insurance companies, but I definitely support private enterprise, and I definitely oppose the government running any type of insurance. I believe in small government.
Nobody sent you.
Nobody sent me, no. No, my wife will tell you I'm a very outspoken person, and no, I don't need someone to tell me what to do. I do my homework and I come up with my own conclusions.
Unfortunately, Ann Kirkpatrick's time allotment of 90 minutes for Payson ran out.
Excuse us, ma'am. Excuse us. Could you stop spending money? Please. Slow it down a little. We don't have it.
Axe the health care plan.
Although we did get an earful from her constituents, we were not allowed to ask her a question on camera.
Who sent you guys?
Huh?
Who sent you?
We came on our own volition. We are individual people who care very, very much for this country and the way it's going downhill so fast.
It gets on the news, then we're the bad guys because we're pointing our point of view. And we come across a little angry sometimes because we're tired of the game going on and it gets frustrating. There should be one special interest group, the U.S. citizen taxpayer.